thought I'd just show you guys how I process my seeds and just have a little susceptible to the squash. Here, it's absolutely mature, very nice and mature. Hi, garden family. Welcome to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well. If you are new here, my name is Tasha, and I am a Zone 8B gardener right here in South Carolina, guys. So today, y'all, it is so gloomy outside. It's cool and gloomy. So I sat here at the table and I said, you know what? I got a ton of seeds that I need to get processed and put into packs and stored away for next season's crop. So I thought I'd just show you guys how I process my seeds and just have a little chit chat with you. So let's get into it, guys. I'm about to go on ahead and store my seeds that I harvested from spring harvest. I have a little portfolio, a little seed portfolio that I purchased off of Amazon. A long while back. So I'm going to be using it. It has little seed packs and I'm just going to be using it to store my seeds in here. So I have the first seeds I'm going to put in there are my honey boat seeds. Oh, one fell. These are my honey boat seeds that I harvested from my honey boat squash. And if you guys don't know what honey boat looks like, I have one sitting here. This is a honey boat squash. When I say delicious, y'all, these things are delicious. And of course, the squash fine boy loves them. So put them out as early as you can after your last frost so they can get established and get growing. But this season, I was able to harvest, I want to say 6 of them before the vine borer took them out. So a delicious squash, honey boat squash. So gonna be putting these seeds in the pouch because I'm definitely gonna grow them again in springtime. Honey boat squash is a spring summer crop. It loves the heat. It is very susceptible to the squash vine borer. So if, like I said, you want to put them out as early as possible after your last frost, and so they can get established and get growing before the borer gets very active in the garden and begins to take them out. So I have quite a bit of seeds from the honey boat squash. So we're gonna put those, and I have my pen. Where'd my pen go? Oh, here it is. So we're gonna write honey boat squash, and today is the October 26th, so 10/26. I'm just gonna put the date that I'm storing them, 2025. And I'm just going to put as a note spring crop. $20.25. Okay, so that's what I did there, if you guys can see it. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm back, y'all. And I was having a hot flash. Y'all middle-aged women, you know what's going on, honey. Had to go get my little fan, Chad. Get my little fan. So, all right. Let me just go ahead and write on all of these. So, got one pack. And I'm just gonna go on ahead. If y'all hear a little noise, it's just my little personal fan. Y'all, if y'all got y'all know little personal fan, and y'all middle-aged women, like I said, you know what I'm talking about. I got this little thing off of Amazon. This is my little travel fan. So, honey, when you get a little hot flash, come on, get a little hot, or like over the summertime, outside working in the garden, hang around your neck. And when I say this little thing, it's been a lifesaver, and the battery lasts a very long time. Very long time. So, it's my little personal fan. So we got honey boat, squash, and this is 10/26, 2025, and this was from Spring Crop 2025. Put these in here. And how I prepared my honey boat squash, some I roasted in the oven, and I put just a little bit of butter, a little bit of salt and pepper, and I drizzled honey over it and roasted it, and it was really, really good that way. And then some I sauteed down in a stir fry. But you prepare it however, however you prepare your regular like summer squash zucchinis. You can do it that way. Roast it, saute it, stir fry it. It's a delicious squash. I love it. And they store very well. Even if, I'll tell you this too, some of mine, because the boar started taking the plant out and some of them hadn't ripened, these will ripen off of the vine. Put them, what I did was the ones I pulled early, and this was actually one of them, I left it outside on my rack there on the screen porch in indirect sunlight, and I just every day I would turn it until it came to its color. And y'all, when I say it has stored, this came out of my garden in spring, and you see what it looks like. They store very, very well. Very well. So like I said, if you have some that the boar is taking the crop out and you need to pull the fruit off early, just put it in on your rack outside. I left it outside on my rack, and I turned it every day. I would just turn the fruit, and it ripened on up, honey, and I brought it on in, and it's been sitting right here on my dining table until I get ready to prepare it. And that's my last one, y'all. I done ate the rest of them. I shared one with my neighbor, and I've had 4. I've cooked 4, and this is my last one that I have. So we'll do spring crop. Cool down. I was probably having a hot because I just got out the shower too, so I hadn't cooled all the way down yet before I started working. All right, so we got 3 packs so far, and then I got enough for 1 more pack. If you guys have never tried honey boat squash and you're interested in trying it out, if you want me to send you a pack of seeds, let me know, and I'll send you out some seeds now. Um, Hopefully they will be viable. I haven't grew off these seeds yet, but hopefully they are nice and viable. This did come from one of my fruits that was mature, so they should be good to go. But let me know, and I'll be happy to send you a few seeds for spring. See if you can grow you some honey bolt squash if you've never tried it before. All right, so we got four four little seed packs of the honey bolt squash. All right, next we're going to do my loofah seeds. So loofah, this is what it looks like unpeeled. This is what it looks like when it's completely dry off of the vine. And it's got a lot of seeds in there, y'all. So I gotta harvest this one, but I gotta go out there today and pull. I got a lot that has dried on the vine, so I'm gonna go on ahead and pull the rest of those off. And I'm about to go on ahead and pull that plant completely out because we've been getting some pretty cool temperatures here in South Carolina. So I'm gonna go on ahead and pull what I have off of and clean that vine, all that up out there. So loofah, this is what it looks like completely dried on the vine. This is what it looks like once you peel it. This is what you bathe with, honey. This is what you clean your little scrub it up on your face, scrub it up on your body. This is it. I never knew that it grew from a plant, but when I say, honey, the good Lord got us all covered. He got us all covered, okay? Everything come from that good old earth. Everything, literally, everything. So, all right. So these are the seeds, and I think I showed you guys these on one of my previous videos. Maybe video before the last one I did. But these are some of the seeds. These are the seeds that came out the very first one. It actually came out of this loofah right here. Now, out of it, I only got a few, and I'm only going to keep the ones that are really nice and mature, which out of that one was only, I don't know if the other ones will be viable because they don't look good. I may keep them just to, actually, you know what, I'm going to keep them because I'm going to see if they will germinate. Hey, I grew it, so we're going to try it out and see. We're going to try it out and see. So that's what I got. Those are the big mature ones out of the very first loofah that I pulled from the vine. So let me put those to the side because I'm going to separate those from these little small ones. Now, the second loofah that I pulled off of the vine, and this is so interesting, they actually have a little protective coating over the seeds. You guys can see all of these that came off of the second loofah was absolutely mature, very nice and mature. But as you can see, they have a little protective coating over these seeds, which is very interesting. So all of these I will that's really interesting. And this is my first year growing loofah. One of the garden content creators, oh Lord, what is her name? I'm so sorry. I'm gonna put her name on the screen. She sent me these seeds, and she was sending seeds to first time gardeners, and she sent me the seeds, and I thank you so much because they were absolutely viable. They germinated in honey. Go back and look at those videos. That plant went crazy. When I say I got so many loofah out there, I got so many loofahs to process. So absolutely grateful and thankful. And I'm going to share the love as well. I already have one content creator that I am going to be sending seeds to, but if any one of you guys would like to have loofah seeds, let me know because I have so many seeds, y'all, and I would like to share with you guys. So drop it down below if you guys would like to have loofah seeds. If you've never grown loofah before and you want to try it out, let me know. I'll send you some seeds. So let's get these seeds processed. And these seeds, when I say they've been drying out for quite some time, y'all. All my seeds are good, nice, and dry. And I'm praying that they are all viable and that they will grow beautiful fruit for you. And for myself. And that's just to anyone who would like to, like I said, like to have seeds. Just let me know. So these are loofah seeds. And today is 10/26/2025, and these were planted spring of 2025. So that's what we got. So I'm gonna put I'm gonna put on here first crop. First harvest. I put first harvest so I'll know which one it came from. First harvest. And I'm only adding the big seeds in this one. There's one big one there. Okay. So that's from my first crop. And then I'm going to save these two because like I said, I'm going to try and see if they will germinate in spring when I get ready to start my spring seedlings. So I'm gonna try and see if they are viable. They're small and they don't look mature, so I have no idea, y'all. But like I said, I'm a try and see. A lot of time gardening is so experimental. You just never know until you try it. It's so experimental and intuitive. I'll say that too. Because you might get a nudge to just try something. It may be sound out of the box to some, but just try it. If you get a nudge to try something, just try it, and see what happens. This is, let me put on, it was first harvest. Let me do first harvest small. Let me do small seeds. Just to give myself a note. We're gonna keep them. And I hope you guys are harvesting your seeds. A lot of times, your flower seeds, what I have noticed in my garden is that like all my flowers, once they mature, they will drop their little seeds, and you won't have to plant any more flowers because they're gonna come back when it's time for them to come back. And if they aren't where you want them to be, just pluck them up with the little, make sure you have a little root, and put them where you want in the garden. And honey, you will have flowers galore. When I say my garden, the flowers, honey, they just drop, and I just let them do what they do because it's so beautiful. It brings the bees to the garden, it brings the butterflies to the garden, all of your little pollinators, and it just makes for such a beautiful garden. So let those seeds drop, and harvest your seeds from your fruit. Keep those seeds so you won't have to keep buying seeds. Like, God made it where you only got to do it one time, just one time. Once you do it, that make that one time investment, it will take care of you if you take care of it. So harvest your seeds, harvest your herbs, harvest your fruit, harvest your crops from your garden and process them, store them away. And honey, you ain't gonna be hungry in these streets we living in now. You won't be hungry. And it's not too late to start your garden, y'all. Right now, it's time to drop those greens. Uh, if you need seeds, reach out. Reach out to these gardeners. You can reach out to me. Like seeds. When I started my garden, I purchased so many seeds, y'all. Seeds galore. Get your seeds. Look at the videos on if this your first time venturing into gardening and you've been forced and like, yeah, I gotta grow some food because that's the only way I'm gonna eat. Look at these videos. Now, it's a lot of stuff out there, but be spiritually led to certain channels to teach you how to grow your food. You're going to see positive, you're going to see negative, and everything in between. But be guided. It will naturally come. Look at the video so you can know how to grow your food. It's so important right now, y'all. I can't stress that enough. Start you a garden. You don't need a whole lot of space. You ain't got to go buy pretty buckets and containers and towers and all of that. Now, if you got it like that, go right ahead. But if you don't right now, it's critical. Honey, find what you can get to grow you some food. You can get you a 5-gallon bucket, a bucket. Hey, a grow bag. Some old stuff you may find on the side of the road, a tire, like whatever it is you need to find, honey. A lot of times you got stuff laying around the house that's in a closet. Like, grow your food. Okay? It's so important, y'all. And save your seeds. Let them dry out, process them, take them from your fruit, rinse them off, get them nice and clean, lay them on a paper towel, a piece of parchment paper, let them dry completely out. You want a completely dry seed so you're not putting mold, because if they're not completely dry, it's just gonna mold and be nasty. You have to throw it away. So lay them on a paper towel and just leave them alone. Go on about your business and do what you need to do. Let them dry completely out, and then store them in a dark, dry place until you get ready to go on ahead and drop a seed, okay? But save your seeds, y'all, so you ain't got to keep spending money on these seeds. God is going to give you what you need. If you take care of it, it will take care of you. I've learned so much with just growing my own food. It has saved me a lot at that grocery store. And for you guys who are new or who just may be clicking on this video, I started my garden 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I got a fire lit under my butt to start a garden. Started from scratch. I grew up, spent my summers in the country with my grandparents, and they always had gardens. Back in those days, everybody had a garden. Everybody shared food. It was more of a sense of community back then. Now, not so much. We've gotten so far removed and away from that, but it's almost like God is really putting a fire under our butt to go back to that, because really that's how a lot of people are going to be able to make it and survive in these times. So I got a little fire lit under me to start a garden, and I purchased fruit trees. I put a nice investment into putting a garden in my backyard. This year, I didn't have to buy or do as much, because from my first year, I started learning, wow, this comes back. Where you come from? It has taught me so much about sustainability, life in general, um, how to take care of yourself and not have to depend so much on, other people taking care of your food. It also opened my eyes up to how we are bamboozled, hoodwinked, and took to the bank when you see how easy it is to get these seeds dropped and to grow this food. Now, it ain't gonna always be easy. It's gonna be hot days. You gonna have to get over your fear of bugs and worms and mosquitoes. But you will learn how to protect yourself out there in that garden. You will learn how to throw a hat on your head, put you some sleeves on your arm, go out there when it's cool, go out there when the sun going down, water before 9 o'clock or water after 5 o'clock. You will learn what to do. Your garden will talk to you. It will teach you things. It will show you things. Honey, you love on it, and baby, it will love on you. And before you know it, you have created a space of not only where you grow your food, but a space where you go to have peace, a space where you have to go and ground yourself when you're feeling stressed, when you're anxious, when you just need to talk to God and you just need to get out the house, or just a place to go get away from everything and everybody. Sometimes your plant is the best person to talk to. And honey, when you talk to your food out there and you go get yourself grounded, you will look at everything going on around you and it won't pay you no never mind. You won't pay it no never mind. You mind your business and it will mind is. So I ain't mean to go off on that tangent, but somebody needed to hear that, and I hope that helps somebody. So just know it's not too late to drop your seeds and grow your food. We are literally living in a time where that will be your saving grace. So get them gardens started, baby. And if you ain't got no yard to start no garden, all you got is a piece of slab. Get you a bucket, 2, 3, 4 buckets, honey, and drop you some seeds. You hear what I say? And baby, you and your family gonna eat. You will eat. Learn how to store your food. Look at people that's gonna help you and be positive, because positivity is what we need. Speak life, not death. I'm gonna say that again for somebody in the back. Speak life, not death, on you, your family, and your community. It's so important right now. Speak life, not death, on you, your family, and your community. All right? Now, let's get the rest of these seeds in these packs. So, this was planted spring of 2025. And on your pack, just put your date that you processed. You putting your seeds in the pack so you'll know when you put the seed in the pack, and then put what crop it came from, whether it was your fall crop, your winter crop, your spring crop. Just put the crop that it came from, just to give yourself a note of how long the seed been in the pack, because seeds, you can go years with your seeds, but the longer they go, the less viable they may be. They may take longer to germinate, or some of them may not germinate. It just depends. But the earlier you use your seeds, the best chance you get of germination. The longer they go, which if you store them well, you should be okay. But sometimes it may take longer for them to germinate. But don't throw no seed away, baby. You'll be surprised, honey. And so, sometimes, hey, you just gotta lean and depend on that man upstairs, honey. I'm telling you. You may be sitting there, Lord, you know I need this corn. You know I need this squash. You know I need these potatoes, honey. I need these tomatoes. I need these cucumbers. You know I need this lettuce and these collards. So, hey, like I said, speak life, not death, honey. Speak life and not death, and you will be surprised at what you get. Okay? All right. So, we're going to get these loofah seeds put in here. Get these put in here. And I think I got enough for maybe 2 more packs. 2 more packs. But I just wanted you guys to see these little seeds that has been drying out for quite some time here. Want to get them stored away so in spring when we drop, hopefully we'll get real good germination and we can grow some more. And I also have some zinnia seeds, some little tops I took off. Now, this will be my first time working with these, and a lot of the seeds done already dropped out there, y'all. So I know when spring come in, it is going. I'll probably have zinnias, and like all my marigolds came back from last year. I don't think I planted any marigolds. I may have, but a lot of them came back from, and I got so many right now that's still want to come up. I had to pluck them all out. So I had so many of those that came that, like I say, them little flowers, when they just, seeds are so small, they just drop. And honey, keep on doing what they do out there in the garden. And I had my basil, y'all. I had basil everywhere. When I say everywhere, them little basil seeds flew everywhere. I had basil. I still got basil out there that popped. I mean, the basil just went crazy. The marigolds went crazy. It that planted one time, honey, and it's gonna take care of you. It's definitely going to take care of you. You keep your garden watered and fertilized. And I'm gonna tell you, mulch your plants. Put you some good mulch on your plants, because over time that mulch is going to break down into beautiful soil. That soil out there in that garden is so nice and fluffy and beautiful and black. When I say when I put those beds in, I added wood logs to the bottom of the beds, and they have broke completely down. That soil is so nice, y'all. It's nice and fluffy. So mulch your stuff down. That's a way of adding nice soil, because when that wood break down, it's gonna break down into beautiful soil. So mulch your plants down. It's gonna act as, when I break down, it's gonna act as beautiful soil. Not only that, it's gonna act as a protective barrier for the roots of your plants. It's gonna keep them nice and warm and cozy when it's cold outside, like it's getting cool outside now. And in the summertime, it's going to act as a protective barrier. So mulch your plants. Don't have your soil, if you can, afford to get you some mulch, and put you some mulch on there. If you can avoid leaving your soil bare, it's better to go ahead and put that protective covering, which is that mulch, on top. It's going to serve a lot of purposes for you, and it's going to, once it break down, it's just going to be beautiful soil for your next growth season. So just take that into account with mulching your plants. All right, so this is the last one for the loofah, y'all. So we got honey bolt and we got loofah in here. Okay, put that in there. And I have quite a bit of seeds, so that's a lot. And I still got a lot of loofah to process, like I was telling you guys before. So this is what we got for loofah. So I got 2, 4, 5 packs of loofah seeds, and there's quite a bit of seeds in each pack. And for my honey bolt squash, I got 4 packs of the honey bolt squash. All right, so we got those. All right, guys, so that's going to be it. I just wanted to show you guys how I store my seeds. I'm going ahead and finish up the my other little seeds here. I have some rock melon. I'll show you guys. I showed you guys my zinnia, and the seeds for the zinnias, they are in these little dried little pods there. And they're very small, the little seeds are. So that's why the plants will come back, because the seeds are so fine. If it dries on the plant, the little seeds are inside of that little pot, and they just drop on the ground. And when the climate and the temperature is right, they'll just germinate, and you'll have flowers galore. I also saved my rock melon seeds. Is this the rock? I saved some Catawba grape seeds. I think these are those are the rock melon seeds. So we have those. Lord, these little these little zinnia seeds is those are the other little rock melon seeds. And I also have, which seeds are those? I got watermelon seeds and shishito pepper seeds. I got a whole bunch of seeds to process, y'all. I got them paper towel layered on each other, and I had them all out flat here, but then when I started processing, just the same room, I put them on top. So I got to go through all the seeds to get them put in envelopes and get them processed and stored away. So we'll have seeds for next crop season. So thank you guys for joining me. You guys take care, be blessed. I hope your gardens are doing well. I hope you are growing your food. If you have an abundance, share with someone, okay? I love you guys. Thank you for all my new subscribers. Thank you for always coming back. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your comments. They are greatly appreciated. I love that we can share ideas, keep each other motivated, because that's what it's about, y'all. That's what it's about. You guys take care, be blessed, and I will see you in my next video.